Hey y'all, Toad here. Well, I got sort of a kind of unboxing, but the stuff's already out of the box. I got a visit from Renaissance Man, whose name will end up there somewheres. And of course, the channel link will be down there. And I've known Renaissance Man for a long time. In fact, before he was Renaissance Man. And we have had many Skype discussions on everything from politics to ham radios and all that stuff. And he's become a good friend. As much as you can be friends with somebody you just talked to over the internet, which is still a relatively new thing for me. And, Ray sent me a message, said, hey, I'm sending you some stuff. And what started the whole thing was the speakers on my desktop croaked off. And he's like, hey, I've got these extra speakers. And he did. That's the first thing that, show you stuff that come out of the box. And, I want to give kudos. I really appreciate it's amazing how, we all have extra stuff, and I got a circle of friends we do this, and it still just blows me away when you get a box and it's like, here, I've got this extra set. So that's really cool. And that's going to come in handy for me because I'm getting sick and tired of wearing headphones, frankly. It irritates my tinnitus real bad, and it's going to be nice to not have to do that. Like I said, the box was already open, and a box in the box was open. Yes, he sent me some peanut butter tasty cakes, and they've already been partaken of. There was 6 packs of 2, now there's only 2 packs of 2, which I'm actually going to share with my roommate, because she has given him the hairy eyeball when I took them out of the box. And also, now some of y'all know, I'm from the Upper East Coast originally. I was raised up in Massachusetts. And we got some saltwater taffy. Something we don't have a lot of down here in the bayou. And again, my roommate and I are going to have a really good time with that. Appreciate it. Really do. And also, when y'all get a chance to go check out Renaissance Man's channel, one of the things you'll find out is he's into ham radio. And there's a little wall work for the speakers. He also had and has a unique situation where he had a tough time figuring out how to put together a really good ham radio antenna in his location. And, not to bore you too much, but it took him a while to get it straightened out. A lot of research, a lot of hard work, a lot of trial and error. And he got to be pretty darn good with the end-fed style of antennas. Now, I don't know squat about it, but I also have a unique situation when it comes to putting up, a long wire, a wire long enough to get out on some great frequencies. And Renaissance Man, it appears, has decided he's going to help me use his solution. Because I'm no expert, but that looks remarkably like an end-fed. Well, that's tough to say. Try to say that 10 times fast. This looks like an end-fed style balun. And I get the feeling that I'm going to have a chance to give that a whirl. He also sent 25 feet of some really nice coax. That almost looks like an LM or something. I'd have to try so I can read it, what kind it is. But it is big and thick. Nope, it's RG8. Okay, that's the thick RG8. I have the thinner stuff. And he sent along 25 feet of it. He even sent along a little bit of paracord to hoist one end, or both ends, yeah, you look at it. And a really nice little jumper coax. So, if this is what I think it is, I need to talk with Ray, but I'm pretty sure that's what he has in mind. All I need to do is get me some wire, and I just might end up having a an end fed antenna for my ham radio that'll allow me to get out much better on 40 meters and perhaps 80 and 160, which would be awesome, because my antenna right now, when it rains, I don't get any water intrusion, but for some reason when the antenna is wet, it doesn't tune up on 40 meters real well. So, I'm not going to bore you with a bunch of ham stuff, but let's just say that is very cool gear right there. And I want to publicly thank Renaissance Man for thinking of me and sending this stuff along. Y'all go check out his channel. I think a lot of people will like it. And, if you like it and sub to him, make sure you tell him that Toad said to stop by and say, hey, he'll get a kick out of that. So, thanks a lot, y'all. Fair winds, and we'll see you next time around.